This video will go over the new Gallus Golf multiple tee box support. So here we are in a Gallus Golf admin dashboard. We're first going to go to the events section, and it's going to show us a list of all of our upcoming events. We can also see the past ones at the top right if we click on past, and it'll give us a list. When you're creating an event, you're going to be presented with a page where you can set up all of the different settings for your event. Now, one of these settings on here is tee. This tee box is going to be your default tee box for the entirety of the event, meaning any player that gets added to the event is automatically going to be assigned to this tee box. We'll see later on how we can go in and change the tee for specific players. So just know that this is going to be assigned to the majority, well, all of your players, and then you're going to be able to, on a one-off basis, change it. So you can go through the rest of the page. We have other videos in this knowledge base that go into more detail on how this page works. For now, I'm going to go into the actual event that I have set up here, the spring kickoff, and it's going to show me all of my steps. Now you can see here that I've got all my players in, I've got my groups and all of that good stuff. But say I wanted to add a player in here. I'm going to click into players, and it's going to show me all of the players that I have in here. If I want to add another one, maybe I'll come in and I can put in their first and last name. Now, something important to note with this multiple tee box support, the main goal for this is to work with the GHIN integration that we have. So the GHIN integration would be you can input somebody's GHIN number and it'll automatically pull their index, and then it'll calculate their course handicap accordingly. Now, where this multiple tee box support comes into play is if they have a different tee box assigned, we're of course going to apply the proper slope and rating to their handicap index to calculate their actual course handicap. So the idea is if you go in here and you input everybody's GHIN number, you can really easily manage these handicaps without having to do a bunch of math on your end. So I have this one player. His name is Phil, and this is his handicap number. So I'm going to hit search. It's going to automatically fill in all of his details. I can add more details if I want, and I'll hit add. So he's going to appear down in this list. So the default tee, as you can see, for this event is blue. But maybe Phil is actually going to play from the whites today. So I'm going to click on this drop down, hit white, and it's automatically going to change his default tee. It's going to redo the calculation on his handicap, and we also have a handicap allowance. I believe it's 80% set up in this event. So that calculation also got made as well. So you can imagine the power of this in a field of 120, 150 people. You can come in here, input everybody's GHIN number. It's going to automatically do that calculation. The last thing to note is if you want to update GHIN for everybody all at once, maybe on the day of the event after indexes are changed and things like that, you can hit update GHIN up here at the top. It's going to tell you the last day that it was updated, and you can hit update now. It's then going to run that automation, and it's going to calculate everybody. It's going to tell you people whose GHIN number is now invalid, like Kyle's GHIN number is invalid now, and the ones that are green are good to go. We have the updated index, and all the calculations are done. So this should make your life a little bit easier when managing handicaps in the Gallus Golf ecosystem. If you have any questions or have some feedback for us, you can reach out to us in a variety of ways. You can give us a call at 888-426-8124 extension 2. You can send us an email to support@gallusgolf.com. You can hit the chat box in the bottom left or right corner of whatever gallusgolf.com page you're viewing. And of course, if you just want to view some articles, you can always check out support.gallusgolf.com for all of that information. Thanks so much for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your day.